All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, to the HBAR community. Appreciate each and every one of you guys for tuning in. I'm not in my regular setting today, but you guys know I'm going to give you guys an update. Shout out to each and every one of you guys. But yeah, without further ado, let's really understand what's happening with HBAR's price right now, and of course, what we could be expecting going further, obviously, into the upcoming week. If we're looking across the board, we are seeing some coins down, while some coins are up, so, pretty much 50-50. And this has pretty much been the case over the last few hours, because yet again we did see a bloodbath for the crypto markets. We are seeing a lot of altcoins lagging behind the likes of Bitcoin, but HBAR has seen a little bit of a bounce, up 5% over the last few hours. Now, if you're looking at the last 1 hour to be exact, HBAR is up 1.4%. But most importantly, if you're looking across the board, majority of the altcoins are up right now. But if you're looking at HBAR's price, 26.6 cents, up 5.3% in USD, up 6.6% in Bitcoin, compared with the market valuation making its way, at that 10.2 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume at about $935.6 million. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So, this is some breaking news, of course, that has been, going around the crypto space, especially within the HBAR community, and a lot of people that are within the HBAR community are excited about this. So you can see HBAR Foundation Board of Director Brian Brooks joins MicroStrategy Board. Brian Brooks, former acting, controller of the currency under the Trump administration, has joined the MicroStrategy Board of Directors. As controller, he oversaw the federal banking system, famously stating that cryptocurrency is not a threat to the USD, it's a threat to the modern banking system. So huge thing, of course. A lot of excitement, because we are seeing big players moving, and obviously supporting the crypto industry in such a positive way. But the ties that he has with the HBAR Foundation is the reason why there's a lot of excitement. And I'm sure no one really needs an introduction on what MicroStrategy has been able to do over the last few years. The stock itself, if I'm not mistaken, MicroStrategy stock has gone up 10x, I think, in the last 12 to 14 months. So again, some big moves from the CEO, which of course is the major catalyst behind that as well. But let's continue to take a look at what's happening with the price right now. But do let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about this. But now, if you're looking at the dominance index, you guys know it's not a Crypto ZX update unless we don't talk about the dominance. You guys are looking at the dominance index making its way down a little bit, but just a few hours ago we were sitting at about almost 59.2%. So dominance, as far as strength is concerned, it has significant amount of strength for itself. And most importantly, the dominance is sitting above the key resistance at 58.55%, which again should not be ignored, and we know the importance of that, and it's really showing us over the last few days. As far as the broader meme coin market, or the altcoin market is concerned, we are seeing a major lag against Bitcoin, and that has not yet changed, and nor has the Bitcoin dominance strength. But now, if we're focusing on the Bitcoin price, I want to really go over the hourly time to really give you guys the visuals as to what's been happening with Bitcoin. So you guys can see, Bitcoin has been pretty much ranging around this level, but obviously we saw that wick up to that 96.5 a few hours back. But the most important thing that I want you guys to take a look at is, Bitcoin's price went down to $93,700 starting off, Sunday morning, which of course is not a good thing. While of course dominance reached yet again a yearly, I'm sorry, not a yearly high, but it almost reached a monthly high. But we were currently sitting at 59.22% starting off Sunday, which of course did have a negative impact on the altcoin market. But right now, Bitcoin has seen a little bit of a bounce. Of course, right now we are obviously facing some key resistance. If resistance is able to break out, possibly reclaim back above $97,000 to $98,000, which is great to see. Of course, those are some levels, of course, around the $96,000. That is a level that you guys want to kind of keep in mind. If we're able to kind of close above that, could be possibly a great week, coming up for us. But let's take a look at HBAR's price, because what HBAR's price is doing is quite interesting. So I really want to show you guys not on the daily time frame, but on the hourly time frame, because you guys will get the better understanding as to what's really happening. So let's shift our focus towards the hourly time frame, and here we are, guys. So take a look. Oh, that's Caspa. That's not what we need for now. We need HBAR. There we are. And now if you're looking at the hourly time frame, you can see this for yourself. We actually did obviously fall below this key support. I spoke to you guys about this literally in our update. And of course, after breaking below this support line, we actually retested the 24.4 cents mark. But look at this recovery. But that's not what I want you guys to be focusing on. Remember that key support that was coming in our way for such a long time, I would say almost a month. That same key support now obviously is showing as a resistance, and you're really starting to notice the importance of that key resistance. We've seen literally over the last, I would say, few hours, multiple different retests, which of course, the price does want to break towards the upside, but this price is coming as a little bit of a hurdle for the price of HBAR, which of course in return is playing as a major level of resistance. As you can see this for yourself, we literally retest. You can make this up 1, 2, 3 different times. Hopefully the fourth time is the charm. But right now, obviously, the dominance being quite high is something that you don't want to be ignoring, as well as the 24-hour trading volume is not as high as what we have seen. But so far, so good. Even though we are sitting below the key support, I cannot have you guys forget, this massive move that, HBAR has had. I believe, HBAR would have still been consolidating within the 0.50 fib zone if it weren't for Bitcoin. But, we cannot be ignoring, what Bitcoin does and, what kind of correlation it has to the broader market. But so far, so good. Hopefully we break out of this key resistance. If you're able to do that, I think reclaim back into the 0.50 will be quite fast. But let me know down below what you guys think. Love you all. See you later. Been Crypto ZX and peace out.